Welcome back to Mango Plays Mass Effect, and yes, I am going to do some journal stuff. Okay, think, yeah, there was a couple in here that I wanted to have a look at, but I think, no, I'm going to go to Virmire, head to Virmire and rendezvous with the Salarian team. Okay. Do I do that, or do I talk to people first? Let's talk to people. Yeah. Oh, that's the conference room. I'm now addicted to going there, apparently. Come on, let me in. Thank you. I own this ship. Come on. I guess technically I don't own it. I am the commander of this ship, though. So, there's Caden over here. Let's talk Caden first. Howdy do? Awkward.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Okay.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Okay, what? Are we in L2? Or an L3? What? I'm confused. They still around.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Why couldn't we do it alone, experts?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Oh, okay.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
That's interesting. I was kind of hoping that we would get to maybe dish out some revenge for Caden. I thought that would be kind of fun, and no, apparently it's all been settled a while ago. Hello, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Yeah, she did forget about her. You don't feel bad. Let's ask the question.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Sovereign is the ship, if I remember correctly.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Okay, let's click on Tell Me More About You.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
I guess technically, yeah, we are short-lived in comparison, but we're not as short-lived as Salarians. So, yeah.
Well, we don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
150?
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Why is it intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
Ah.
You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Me or the beacon?
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
What? Who's Chief Williams? Ash Williams? I have no idea.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Oh, this feels way too quick. No. I just want to be friends.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I would be interested in... It's a real shame. I think maybe I've missed like some opportunities to talk to Liara and get to know her better. Because like I'd be interested in the relationship dynamic of them. But yeah, I don't find them compelling at this point in time. I'm more compelled by her species than her as a person, and I think like that's not a good basis to start a relationship, you know? Oh, dear.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Oh, you're offered a Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I don't blame him.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can.
Yes.
But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
I kind of agree with him. I also don't. I'm gonna agree though.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Can I relationship up with Garrus?
Commander, good to see you.
Like, because that would be cool.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Wrex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I kind of get Ashley's point of view, and also I think this is Ash Williams, so I don't like Ashley as a partner for Shepard either. You're out of line. I can't find it. My hands are tied.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
For this reason.
Humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
What?
Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Oh my word. So that's an interesting one, the middle bit about whether or not you would sick your dog on a bear to survive. And I don't know if I would. I think I would be one of those people that would try to ensure my dog and myself survived. And maybe that would mean that both of us die. Or both of us survive. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. Yeah, it's baffling to me. I'm definitely one of those people that would enter my burning house to get my pet out. Obviously, I don't know for 100% because I've luckily not been, touch wood, you know, all of those types of things in one of those situations. But yeah, it almost, you know, sort of like made all of my whole body sort of stand on end. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I just reacted quite viscerally to what Ashley said. And then it's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are. I get that. I get why Ashley would feel that way, because that is how humans have typically reacted. We typically protect our family first, then our, you know, neighborhood or community, then our town, then our city, then, you know, our country, and then, you know, we go out towards our race first. And, you know, sometimes people will split off and go for gender as the thing that they will support and protect, and that will be more important than the rest of humanity. Like, that's something that, yeah, it has been part of, I don't know, humanity's growth for many years, and by everything we've learned in this universe, it's still the case. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all other species will think that way. Also doesn't necessarily mean that all humans will think that way. There are many humans right now who, it doesn't matter race, gender, creed, sexuality, any defining trait. It doesn't matter. You're a human. You should survive. You should have human rights. There are many humans on the world right now that feel that way and speak up for that, and work towards that goal that everyone should have the same rights and the same opportunities. So, it's just, I don't know, sad. It's always sad to me when sci-fi is more accurate, I think, with the human condition than, say, what I'd like humanity to be in, however many thousand years this is in the future.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
No. The future of humanity is out here.
Shepard, I love you.
Seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Yeah, what's gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp.
He smiles weird.
Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
I understand your feelings. You have to work with aliens. Just shut up. I'm going to go with you have to work with aliens. I don't understand her feelings. As a difficult one, I do. I understand the logic of how she's got there through her emotional journey. I don't understand how she's missed the other logics that I've seen. And as such, I don't understand them. I do. Maybe I don't. What's the right word then? If you can understand someone's point of view, but you don't agree with it. So that's more how I feel. I think I'm going to say you have to work with aliens. I'd love to say this one, but I don't think I can be that rude to Ashley yet.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Oh my god, I can ask her to kiss. No, right, cool, yeah, I'm out.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Okey-doke.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yeah, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship. watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Oh, I like that.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Yeah, makes sense.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting
We've asked this. I thought it meant about the mercs that were died.
None of us are interested in our own system.
Alright, I see.
So long, Wrex.
I like the fact that there's more story. I need to sort of like remember to talk to everyone sort of like once an episode then. Hello.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No, it's alright.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
I think like the relationships is going to be locked to sort of like gender norms. So in essence, I'm playing John Shepard. Is that your name? I could only date Ashley or Liara, and Liara, as I said, it felt too soon when it was offered to me. Ashley, I'm not a fan of at this point in time. Hopefully that will change. But the only one that I'd sort of like go, oh, you know, I could see myself dating is Tali, but then I'd be depriving them from the migrant fleet. So, I want to date Garrus. Let me date Garrus. Fair, man. Right. Okay. Anyway, me going on about who I want to date. Let's save the world. Well, the universe. Okay, we've been here. Oh, yeah, we were exploring this system. I did Faranita, so I haven't done Antaeus. I think that's the only one remaining in this nebula. So we'll go there, then I will go wherever we need to go for the main quest. whichever one it is, I forget which one. I just know it's supposed to be a lush planet. It sounds visiting in that. Unidor is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes, though no such activity is currently evident. Okie dokie. Ploba. Ploba is the second and by far the larger of Anateos' two gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, planet-sized supercomputer. Oh, how fun! Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Send the number 42. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them on the planet, into the planet even. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. That sounds horrifying. You covered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch Dillinger's writings stored within. Oh. We got Edmus. Let's have a look at Trebin. Oh, Trebin's the one we're going to land on. Okay, cool. We'll have a look at that in a sec then. Edmus is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. So we detect large concentration of hydrogen. Fair enough. Looked at Ploba. Oh, there is something out here. Virmire. Virmire is an enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. A large deposit of uranium. Oh, very cool. Nothing out this way. Agiko. During the initial survey of the native system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small, scorched world of Agiko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavy elements given its size. Agiko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough, cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Okie dokie. Did we look at Edmus? We did, yeah. And we looked at Ploba, so it's just Trebin. Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact on a single water ice comet into the surface, first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. The survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. That'd be so cool. Like, you're basically a god terraforming like that. Like, it'd be so cool to see the first drops of rain. Like, how cool. Yeah, that would be the shit that I would probably get on a spaceship for. Okay, what we got? We've got a anomaly over here. Let's do the big circle, shall we? This way. Fabulous. I'll bring you back if I find something. Well, when I find something. We always find something. Oh, I should also check the codex soon. I won't forget, I say, and we'll probably forget. No, I'll attempt not to. I like the codex, so... Ah! I was not ready Shit. It's been a while since I did this. Crap. Tentacles. Pissed it off. I didn't know I could encounter fresher moors. Ah, shit. Repair, please. I fucked up. I'm pressing the left click. It was not happening. Crap. Damn it. We do not want to drive into that, because the last time I did, mistakes were made. Ooh. Okay. Yep. No. Like, all the planets we've been visiting have been so peaceful and lovely and, you know, nice. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll sideswipe that. Can we complete it? I got it. I was coming over to, you know, investigate that X. We investigated it. Yeah, no. Ooh. Anyway. Let's, acquire the salvage. Ancient debris. Okay, let's head and grab. No signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked by the Niminis colony insignia. Cool. Okay. You guys alright? I know, it was a bit shocking. Ooh. Right, you gonna be grumpy? Is there gonna be people here?
Nobody's been here for a while.
Oh. Let's explore. This is a research station, apparently. Okay, computer console.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
We should check out the excavation site. Could be some answers there.
Oh, we're at the missing survey team. Did say I wanted to do one of these. Log entries indicate the research team discovered something in the nearby excavation site. Go there to find out. Oh shit, is it in the Hades Gamma cluster? I didn't realise I was in the Hades Gamma cluster, if I'm being brutally honest. Damn it. Whee! Right, excuse me. Right, let's check out the rest of the place. I get the, like, yeah, there's the excavation site. Little way off, but I'm going to explore this stuff first. Might get, A, goodies, and B, lore. Which, honestly, I don't know which one I like the sound of more. Lore or goodies? Why not both? What are these? These seem to be... Maybe they're like, water supply. Makes a lot of sense, because it's an arid thing. I'm assuming that over there is the excavation site. It's like pretty cool little buggy thing. Anyway, we've got a better one. Let's get into the Mako and head over to the excavation site. Which... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it looks very familiar. Let's get nice and close. Oh, I wonder if it's Thresher Moors. Yeah, because we learned that Accuse... Oh, we should go back to the Citadel to hear some elevator news reports about accused and whether or not it was actually like set up in essence. Okay, this looks identical. A bit sad. Move the rocks around. Uh-oh, here we go. What we got? Let me get the sniper rifle out, please. These are husks. Oh, husks are hard to kill. Oops, especially if you miss. Let's throw a grenade. Yes! Okay, give me that. Right, let's shield up and immunity up. Right, how are we doing? Level up. Brilliant. Right. Oh yeah, they explode, don't they? Ouch.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Okay. So, but we know this is Geth technology. What did I just see? Maybe it was Tali or something. Just having a nose around before I go to the great big glowing thing. Yeah, there's all these bombs I could have shot. Right. Ion containment cell. No. I want to touch it. Okay, so that's all these cells around here. Okay, cool. Did we get a journal update? Missing survey team. Explore. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep exploring. Grenade! 4. Let's be immune. Jesus. 2. B. Health, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm like reminding myself what things to press. Okay, there's a husk here, right? So let's press 2. 2's not available. What's this one? Adrenaline burst. That accounts for the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried out on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Shouldn't that be something we find out? Or are we gonna like send scientists here? I wanna know what this is. It's so cool looking. Like, are we not gonna comment on it? It's so bright. Sorry if I flash blinded you. Right. Let's have a look at the map. So they're just dead ends. Well, I guess let's check them out. They might have some goodies down there. Ah, those husks did give me a little bit of a fright. Not gonna lie. You're great. Alright, let's see how we get this done. Oh no, whoops. No. Panic. Okay. There we go. Yeah, level 7 here again. It'll be very exciting when I see our first sort of level 8 gear that we're picking up. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean it. Put it away. So, yeah, we completed the survey. Or the return. Locked crate. Yes, please. Manual. Oh, I got that one other area, didn't I? So, let's go check that out. Sorry, guys. I'm just running us backwards and forwards. I know. But, hey, I don't want to miss stuff. So, I'd rather run down this pipe, find out there's nothing, than find out from one of you guys going, "You missed law." Ooh, what's a sludge canister? Okay. Just a canister, basically. Pretty cool. Just loot. Okay. Out we are. Let's have a look. We've got an anomaly to check out and some debris on this planet. Then we can safely leave and go have a look at Virmire. Virmire. I don't know. One of them. Right in the corner of the map is a transmission tower. Last time we saw one of those, it was a problem. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Okay. And then here's all of these satellites. Any of them raidable? Doesn't look like it. Huh. Wow. Awesome. Okay, so we turned off beacon. We got no real info out of that. What was the point of this anomaly? Don't know. I guess maybe I'll find out at a future time. Or I won't. I won't be disappointed about that at all. Anyway, we got some debris to go collect. Okay, there is a red triangle with my debris. Wonder what it's going to be. Mercenaries? Ew. Scavengers. Me, basically. Hello? Can I hit you? If I aim it properly, yes. Are we all done? I think so. There. Oh my word. This one looks complicated. Not gonna lie. Oh, it was fine. Okay. So, let's go look at their vehicle. Does that mean the Normandy currently... Oh, it's the same as the one we've already seen. Does it mean Normandy's currently got like another ship up there with the Normandy? Oh, look at the... Is that the moon or the gas giant? Don't know, but it looks cool. Must remember to keep looking up. Anyway, where we go? Let's see. Virmire. I don't know what system that's in. There will probably be a little flag, won't there? Anyway, we did this system, which means Hades Gamma, I think, is pretty much knocked out now. Virmire is over here. I am curious about this asteroid X57, why that's got like a little tag. Right, so there's only one system in Sentry Omega. Or is it Omega? Anyway, let's get shot across the galaxy. Okay, Chloropon? Chloropon is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with a haze of methane in the upper atmosphere. There is something over here. Brasilia. Brasilia is a terrestrial world so small it cannot retain even a trace atmosphere. The surface is frozen and composed of magnesium silicates and carbonaceous deposits. In the recent past, a pirate band from the Terminus systems carved a message into the surface using ship-based laser weapons. In 100-meter-wide Batarian syllabic, the message proclaims the military prowess and virility of one Captain Seish The smaller proscript alludes to the questionable parentage of all humans. That's hilarious. Oh, I would take a picture of that. That would be awesome. Okay, let's have a look at Jar 4. Jar 4 is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter hydrogen-helium gas giant with clouds of airborne silica and deeper layers of sodium. In composition, it is extraordinarily similar to 51 of Pegasi's planet Bellerophon, one of the first extrasolar planets discovered by humanity in the late 20th century. Despite its great size, Jar 4 is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. In fact, Jar 4 is so low mass it is tidally locked to hot. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant hurricane force winds. Oof. Jar 4 does not sound like fun. Nemetar. Nemetar is a terrestrial planet with thick, hazy atmosphere of ammonia, methane, and a cocktail of other hydrocarbon gases. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of nickel with deposits of iron. With a density 1.4 times that of Earth, it is obvious that Nemetar is rich with heavy elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though the lethal heat and high gravity would make initial development costly. Given the political instability of the nearby terminus systems, investment is unlikely. Okay, let's go to Virmire. Oh, it looks beautiful. Virmire is a lush frontier world ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take my normal crew.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
What ones?
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Thank you, Joker. In water? You dropped me in water?
Clean drop, Commander.
Good job.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
This is so pretty here. Okay. Journal. So, disable the AA tower. Okay. Also, well, let's remind myself. Oh, we got some squad stuff. We did level up, yes. I got no new charm. I'm so upset. Let's get let's get more sniper. Yeah. Because I noticed that my sniper was very powerful. Garrus, you got some points? You do. Look at you. Let's give you some tactical armor. And then decryption. Yep. Carly. Let's give you some decryption. Right, give me the point. Lovely. Fantastic. And then I guess hacking? Temporarily drives robotic enemies berserk, so attack anything nearby, including their former allies. Okay. That sounds very fun. Enjoy. Okay, Codex. Anything new here? No. We just got ships and vehicles I've got to clear out. But we got something new here. Because of their long... no, we've read culture. Yeah. Religion we have not. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari, which translates roughly as all is one. Faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness. Every life within it is an aspect of the greater whole. And death is a merging of one's spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Siaris don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy returned to the universal consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. Siari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered their ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Siari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between the disparate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of Asari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days is the monotheistic religion worshipping the goddess Athame? Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch. Oops, I missed the culture one. Never mind. Although they lack the brutality of the Krogans, the skill of the Asari, and the virtuosity of the humans, the Turian military has formidable discipline. Officers and NCOs are lifers. With years of field experience, enlisted personnel are thoroughly trained and stay calm under fire. Turian units don't break. Even if their entire line collapses, they fall back in order, setting ambushes as they go. Popular saying holds, you will only see a Turian's back once he's dead. That's interesting. Boot camp begins on the 15th birthday. Soldiers receive a year of training before being assigned to a field unit. Officers train for even longer. Most serve until the age of 30, at which point they become part of the reserves. Even if they suffer injuries preventing frontline service, most do support work behind the lines. Biotics are uncommon. While admired for their extracting skills, biotics' motives are not always fully trusted by the common soldier. Turians prefer to assign their biotics to specialist teams called balls. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. Individual squads can call for artillery and air support, make extensive use of combat drones for light duties, and practice combined arms. Infantry operates with armor, supported by overhead gunships. Strategically, they are methodical and patient, dislike risky operations. Tradition is important. Each legion has a full-time staff of historians who chronicle its battle honors in detail. The oldest have records dating back to the Turian Iron Age. If a legion is destroyed in battle, it is reconstituted rather than replaced. Turians recruit auxiliary units from conquered or absorbed minor races. Auxiliaries are genuinely light infantry or armoured cavalry units that screen and support the main Turian formations. At the conclusion of their service in auxiliaries, recruits are granted Turian citizenship. Fight for citizenship? Okay. Interesting. While Turians are individuals with personal desires, their instinct is to equate the self with the group and set aside personal desires for the good of all. Turians are taught to have a strong sense of personal accountability, the Turian honour that other races find so remarkable. Turians are taught to own every decision they make, good or ill. The worst sin they can make in the eyes of their people is to lie about their own actions. This explains Garrus's, visceral hatred towards Saren. The worst sin they can make in the eyes of their own people is to lie about their own actions, Turians who murder will try to get away with it, but if directly questioned, most will confess the crime. Fair enough. Turians have a strong inclination toward public service and self-sacrifice, so they tend to be poor entrepreneurs. To compensate, they accepted the mercantile Volus as a client race, offering protection in exchange for their fiscal expertise. That sounds really smart to me. Like, nobody's good at everything, and yeah, you know what, you're good at this, I'm good at that, let's basically it's a barter, it's a trade, isn't it? The Turian military is the centre of their society. It is not just an armed force, it is an all-encompassing public works organisation. The military police are also the civic police. Fire brigades serve the civilian population as well as military facilities. The Corps of Engineer builds and maintains spaceports, schools, water purification plants and power stations. The Merchant Marine ensures that all worlds get needed resources. Yo, Turians, can I fight for citizenship? I'll be down. Anyway, this looks beautiful. So where are we? Let's see. There's our Mako. So we're... What's that? That's us and Garrus. Okay. Nope. So we've got to get to there. And there's the Solarian camp. Okay. Can we use the Mako? This is gorgeous. I was so hopeful for a planet with trees. We even get birds and sunlight and clouds and a storm. Okay, cool. Oh. We are pointed the right way. Did kind of want to go looking over there. So, excuse me. I will just pause. I just want to go put my feet in the sand, alright? Ugh. Sand flies. Okay, hello. I heard you. I want secrets. There is no secrets here. It's fine, it's fine. What do you think of the place?
Just lead the way.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright. Not interesting. I like it when they sort of say stuff about the planet, like it's too hot here, or, you know, stuff like that. I think it's fun. Anyway, let's go kill these red triangles. Whee! Look at them. Are these a problem? Hello? Whoa. What's that? I don't know. Someone over there. That's cool. Anyway. These little crabby bits are not a problem for us. They just dance. It's very cute. Is that one of the little crab dudes? I really want to know what happens when you shoot one, but I really don't want to shoot one because I really don't want to risk the issue. It seems to be like in there. These red triangles. Yeah, whatever's out there. It's like marking the edge. Okay. It's Gaff. We have an answer. It is Gaff. Okay. Oh, shit. Boy, that was a Gaff. Oh, no. There's the Gaff. Okay. Be very careful of what you shoot at, Mango. Oop. Ah, piss! I don't want to hurt the wildlife. Hello. Oops. Okay. I think I got all of that. Brilliant. Right, there's a rocket drone, so we'll take that one out. I missed. I keep missing. We're good. Right. We'll just keep rocking. It's like holding the sea back or holding the beach in. I don't know. This wall. It definitely needs repairing. Oh, we're jammed. Okay, cool. I thought there was something there. There was nothing there. Okay, I'm probably in trouble. Here. Okay, cool. Is that everyone? No, I'm still jammed, so something's going on. Just climb this shield. And this rock. Fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. This way? Eesh. Okay. No idea why I'm still jammed. I'm getting shot at. Something over there. Yep. Where? Out there. Hello. Is that it? Can't be. Ah, I found you. A house? Something somewhere, because I'm still jammed. Alright, let's get through properly, please. Okay, we're at Gatehouse. Okay. Hello? Ouch. That's it, you walk away from me. Right, that is dealt with. Now, something shot me from behind. Can't see it now, though. Oh, I see you. That's more armatures. Right, where are we going? Ah, there's sort of like two ways. That one seems to be blocked off, so I think I'll just go this way. Not worry about the other route. Yeah, they're remarkably waterproof. That much we know. Okay, you are dealt with. Fab. There is something up there. There's also some turret somewhere. I'll find them. Oop. I found them. There we go. Nice and easy. Away. Out of my way. Oh, there's a sniper. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, we'll do this for the XP, right? Plus also, it's really satisfying when they sort of like fall in the water. And there's like this little crackle noise. You're not going to do it. Oh. It was sat. There it was. It was you. Okie dokie. So this is the big gun we got to take out, right? Oh. Assuming we have to do this manually. Come on, boys. Right. Sniper? Something over there. Been jammed up though. Okay. Oop. Okay, they're down. No, they're not. They're down. Right over here, I want it. Nice. Yeah, I'll take all. You guys alright? Yeah, they're fine. Still jammed, though. Oh, there's gonna be someone. Oh, through there. Okay. I've got a place to hide. Can I hide? Okay. Let's get that out again. Right, let's press 4. Everyone be fine. There we go. Oh, level up. Hello. Right. Oh.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Salarian base now. Out.
Oh.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Mark. Right, so we got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh, dear. Absolute bucket loads of stuff. Which is good. Let's put that away, please. Because I should either reduce for Omnigel or sell some stuff, I think. Oh, the doors aren't open. So what are we supposed to do now? How do we get these doors open? Not that way. Ooh. Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff over there. Alright, let's head back up and see what I missed. Maybe there's stairs on the other side. Maybe I have to do this like on foot for the rest of the way. Might make some sense. Because yeah, we got to just keep going, right? I think, yeah, the next sort of gap is around that corner. Which does prove what the council were worried about. There's definitely something going on here. Gate controls. There we go. Right. I tried to use that before. I didn't realise. Cool. Anyway, put that away. Run. Can I jump off here? No. Oh. Oh well. How you guys doing? Hopefully alright. I think Shepard's doing okay. I'm a bit... I'd like to know more about Shepard's backstory. Apparently if I'd done the whole custom, I would have found out a bit more about the backstory. I would have been able to customize as well. Hello! That was cool. But yeah, so we're apparently orphans, which is interesting to know. Okay. So. Alright, let's park here then. I've learned some bits since. Okay. Come on. What have we got? We've got the shotgun. Let's get the snipe out first. Ow. Yeah, let's hide. Come on. Oh, knew what I was after him, didn't he? Whoops. Is he not going to take any damage? Yeah. Come on. Knee shot took him out. Fun. Was there a crate behind us? No. Cool. So yeah, we'll just go open Silverback. Light armor for a Turian. Not sure we want the light armor. We want heavy armor. We paid the points so they can wear the heavy armor. Nice. I mean, we did take a hefty just hit to the face, but hey ho. Thank you very much.
We should be free to make our way to the camp.
Yeah. This is very cool. Always annoys me I can't seem to sort of like swing it round to the top end. I think there's a max location. Damn it. It's gonna give me a new pattern. Oh dear. This is difficult, this one. Ah crap. There we go. Don't feel like I was rewarded well enough for that. Come on guys, I think we're fine. Yeah, I'm very pleased we got a lush planet. Like almost a trough planet. Pretty darn cool. I want a few more. Don't get me wrong, but I'm happy with it. If it's only this one, I will be happy. As I said, I did realise that potentially I'd be expecting too much from the game engine as it was back when it was made. To have anything, you know, more than say this. So, you know, I need to be fair. It does make me excited for 2 and 3.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded.
What?
The Salarian captain can explain when you get here.
Okay. I'm making my way. What was that? I think it was just a bad texture load. Am I going the right way? I hope so. Yeah, this looks different.
There go the Salarians.
What?
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Whoa.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
We know.
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
Don't piss off, Rex.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
I don't want to stop it, but I want to stop them following Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
Agreed.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be
With a
long,
knife,
Commander.
you're back.
In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Wrex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
Yes.
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Alright. Calm down. Okay, so talk to Rex, yeah, totally. So prepare your team for the assault on Saren's base. I'm so hopeful that... Oh, he's practicing, is he? I'm very hopeful that I can save Rex.
I'm concerned about Wrex. Can we still trust him?
Yes. Well, probably not, but you know. Commander Rentola. Okay, let's go talk to Rex. Who was supposed to give me supplies? I forget. Hello?
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
Oh. Right. Rex, you're making a racket.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I agree.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
I hate the fact I can't choose to be on Rex's side here. So mad.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about.
Agreed.
If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
No. Ah.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you.
No!
Do you not see what this means to the Krogan? This
Don't
place
know.
can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Oh, fuck. These aren't your people, is probably what I'm gonna pick. They are, though. Calm down. Never works. Never tell someone who's pissed off to calm down. So, like, it's like putting a match to a fucking gasoline pump. Signal Ashley to kill Wrex. I don't want to give Ashley permission to kill like what she considers as, you know, aliens and stuff. I don't want to shoot Wrex. We can work this out. Is another option that I'd be interested in taking, but I'm gonna go with the top one.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets. Tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
Achievement earned, charismatic.
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Arrogant plus 28. Wow. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt the awesome music there. It'd be nice if it continued whilst in here. Convince Wrex that destroying the genophage was the best thing for everyone, including the Krogan. He isn't happy about it, at least he understands.
We're doing this, then let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna take Wrex with me if I get a choice.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with a Krogan.
I punch you.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
Encryption skill too low. No! Oh dear. You. Okay.
A Krogan that responds to reason. How strange.
Just so
it's
disgusting.
rare to see a Krogan accept reason. You command exceptional loyalty.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Nice work with Wrex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Okie dokie. So yeah, who am I supposed to be talking to about item?
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Mali Council license. Yeah, we'll buy that. Medigel upgrade, we'll buy that as well. Ooh. So what I have is this one. Heatsink capacity shit on that new one. Buy something for Wrex. Very expensive. Compare. Yeah. Nope. None of that's any good, but I got the 2 special bits, which is cool. Okie dokie. Let's talk to you. Let's go.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
What? You can have Ashley.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best.
No, not Caden.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Salarian.
Yes!
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
I do want to ask this question, but I want to choose to send Ashley, so...
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Yes, always.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Eigor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Salarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Fair enough.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Absolutely.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, Good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry, we'll see you on the other side.
I know, It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Let's kick ass.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit them harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
Hoorah!
You bet, Commander.
Are we ready?
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Hold the line.
Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I hope we'll meet again. Alright. We're taking Wrex. We're taking... No. I want to take Garrus, but Hayden's needed for the bomb? Arming the bomb? Yes. Who was that on the far side? On the far left? Hang on, I need to sort out my crew.
Me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Okay. Alright. So, search ways slow Geth defenses. While you make your way into Saren space, keep an eye out for opportunities to sabotage the Geth defenses. Cool. Let's have a look at the squad first, though. I have a couple of points. Nice. I want to... Do we have any first aid? We have a little bit of first aid. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a little bit of first aid and a little bit of fitness. Hayden, we're gonna rank up first aid for sure. Lovely. And we're gonna give you stasis because that's pretty powerful. Nice. Okay. Electronics would have been helpful, probably. I might regret not having that. Okay. Stasis. Ooh. Can I undo your talent? I can't. Damn it. Okay. Right, let's give you power. Yeah. Yep. We're just going to give them raw brute strength. We're going to go for barrier. Yeah. Give them full barrier. Shield boost sounds like a good plan. Let's go for stasis as well, because that's going to be a good plan. Take it all the way up to the top. And then... Fixed weapon damage plus 100% within 2 meter impact point. Let's give you more armor. Yeah. You can get fully ranked up there. Fab. Alright, I'm going to do their equipment. And then we will start. Okay. We are ready to go. Apparently. Let's see. So where are we going? Communications tower, satellite uplink, refueling platform. We are not going to complete this mission in today's episode. Well, let's make sure we go to the comms tower. Disabling the comms seems like a plan to me.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams, EP14, Relive, J-Eto team, move. Time to get some attention.
designated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Can't see any more. Okay. Then move up. Zoom in. No, come on. Right. Where? What? I was about to say, what are we aiming at? Because I can't see them. Hello? Okay, that one's done. Go. Geth sniper, where? There. Okay, brilliant. Oh! Nice. Ah! That thing. Okay, you're dead. Brilliant. Okay. We got up here. Disrupt. Geth communications disrupted. Love it. But we'll just loot. Why not? Sneezy override. Pickle. Okay. Think we got everything here? Yeah. Cool. That was a worthwhile endeavor. Can we go through? Maybe. Is it worth going back to check this area? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just sort of like pop that there. So I can see it.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
Okay. That was us. We had a positive impact. Okay. Get in a cover, please. Let's switch to the sniper. Nice. Okay, that's where we came from, I believe. Okay. Oh. Hello. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh. Go back to that. Oh. Nice. So, where are we? We are here. Should we go around here?
They're calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Okay. I can't see anything. Run in. Okay. Did I get him? I did. Okay, where's the next one? Come on. Let's run to the next. Okay. Where are we firing? Oh, right, okay. Just move. Oof. Okay, cool. We all good? Brilliant. Right, so is there something over there? I don't know. I guess there's a Krogan warrior. Let's press 4 to get immunity. Nice. Aid station, cool. What are we doing here? Nope, not there. Up then. Okay. Not up then. Sorry guys. Put gun away. Wait, where? Maybe it's underneath? I don't know. I don't want to let down the team. Okay. Gas over here. Have a look. Yeah, it's there. Is it just like telling us where the bridge is? Satellite uplink. Where? It's there. I've got to shoot it. Right? Yep. Satellite uplink disrupted. Yes! Aha! Okay, is there more? Okay. I don't need to thingy. I'm just looking around. Is there more to destroy? There's still an exclamation point, so I'm wondering. I'm going to assume not, but I could be wrong. I think we're giving the team the best shot we can. I would like them to survive.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Okay, where? Ooh, interesting. Come on. Hop out. Are you really just gonna... Of course you're gonna stay there. Brilliant. Okay. Let's just come round the other way then. Oof. Okay, brilliant. Let's refresh the shields and get up here to check for anything. Take all. Also, that thing is rather annoying. So we did the satellite. We want to do the refueling platform definitely before we head into the research platform. Or the research, yeah. Because we want to stop people refueling, beaming, basically, right? That's going to be my thought process on how that goes. Who dat? F destroyer. There we go. It's destroyed. Thank you guys. Right, there's one over this way. Nice. Right, okay. Refueling station is over here. Let's keep going. Very, very epic. Whoop. V2 and switch weapons, please. Ooh. Okay. Wrong weapon. Gafly is destroyed. Okay. Journal. Destroying gas fires. We destroyed that. Kiara's team will have an easier time now that the gas fire is destroyed. Keep an eye for more ways to hinder the gaff. Okay. Fab. So, I guess, realistically, we're going to sort of go there. Right? Pop the weapon away, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, this way. Oh, we're jammed. Okay. I'll have a quick nose at the map. Right, so yeah, we could have gone round this way. Oh, we're fine.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from Shadow.
Okay, that's from Shadow. Yes, you are. That's me. I am trying to help. Right, you are down. Anything else along here? We are getting shot to shit. I don't know where from though. Aha! Right, cool. Thank you guys. That Krogan's down. Let's go. Something else out here then. Ah! F. No, press 2 then. Ouch, ouch, B. Ooh. Ooh. And a little 4, just so I can feel comfortable again. Right, where are we going? I guess this one? Yeah? Alright, let's get this storage locker.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Alright, let's quickly decrypt and take. Oh, fab. Alright. Let's go. Where we go? Where are we going? We are... Okay, we definitely want to go to the security office. Obviously going to want to go... Let's go all the way to the bottom of the warehouse. Hello? Don't freak me out, mate. I'm already on edge as it is, for sure. Couple of reasons. One, I'm running out of room. Ooh, access base security.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Salarians to handle.
They've got enough trouble.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Yeah, Wrex needs something to shoot. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go top end. And four. Okay. 2 and a bit of V. Right. That Geth destroyer, man, is well, it's a destroyer. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, thank you for standing right next to that. I am very grateful. Ooh, can I get some shots on the shock trooper? Okay, where'd he go? Where? Oh, there. Nice. Okay, one up there.
The captain said something about losing some men.
Ah! Okay. Yeah, agreed. I agreed. I was a bit confused about the Salarians coming at me, but I was like, alright. Ouch. Oh, that's a juggernaut. Let's do some boring. Nice. Whew. Yeah, so it looks like they've been sort of like swayed over. Where's Wrex? There's Wrex. Cool. Where are we going? This is maintenance. Surely something in maintenance would be useful. Although I guess we turned off the alarm, so what else we got to do for here? Alarm disabled. By disabling alarm, you've taken some of the heat off of Kahari's team. The task should be much easier now. Cool. Intel report. Yes, please. Whoop. I nearly didn't click properly. We got a codex report. Is it in primary? No. It's in council races. It's probably... I don't have time to read this. I really have like no space left on my recording drive. So yeah, I need to do stuff.
Is someone out there?
Oh yeah, how do we get down there? How do we get down? How do I get down? Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Talk. I want to talk to you. I'm here. Okay. Indoctrinated. Okay. So they've been held like captive.
Give a little down, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Okay. But how do I get to thingy? It's a crate here. I'll just grab it. Whoop. Okay. I say like it's gonna be easy. It is not gonna be easy. Oh. Piss. You know what? I don't care no more. I do care. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a hardened one. No wonder. I was like, it says it's easy description. I'm so confused. Right. Yes, take all. That's an elevator, and that's door control. Let's have a quick nose. So, Where am I? So I'm facing the detention cells, right? I am. Let's do this. Let's free him. Okay. What be going on?
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Good luck to you as well, mate.
No threat here, Commander. Are they even aware of us?
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but to leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
Just mow them down, Commander?
I'm all for it. Every second like that must be torture. I know I'd sooner be dead.
I think me too. I mean, that was quick, painless. I mean, we'll probably find out we can reverse it. Renegade +2. Okay. What about this one? Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. Interesting. The music stopped as soon as I did my renegade action. Oh dear. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, let's have a look at the map. So this one is to the lab. 2 labs. Okay. I guess to the singular lab? You guys got anything to say? Anything at all? No? Okay, fair enough. So there isn't stairs here. Oh, look! It's the husk stuff. Oh, bloody linked. Wetware kit. Okay. Thank you. Doctor Who? I'm confused at what's going on. Right, cool. And let's do Unity, because apparently everyone's dead. And a bit of health. Damn it! Okay, let's equip Firestorm for these guys. Ouch. Right. Well, scientist, you're very fast. Whoops, I just shot Wrex. Beat. A little bit of toot. Get some shields up. Nice. Okay. Can I do some Unity now? No, but I can do some Adrenaline Burst, which will give me the ability to do Unity, which means I can give you a bit of health. Come on. There we go. First Aid Specialist is what I just got as an achievement. Oh, okay. What we got over here? Medical Station. Yeah, Fleet Report. Okay. That sounds like fun. Yep, sure. There we go. Thank you. Okay. This is a hard encryption. And it definitely looks like it. Woohoo! Geth movement. According to these files, the Geth are planning a massive assault. Saren has given orders that begin in the Armstrong Nebula. Something prying eyes like it was too quick. Oh no. Okay, where are we going now? So this is the genophage labs we're in. Whoops. We got anything else? Disable AA guns. I guess that's going to be in security? Here, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Right, where are we going? Not that way. Sorry, I know I've just flipped the camera really fast a few times in a row. Okay. Damn it. Alright, we got that one. And that one. Nice. Okay, where are we? We are heading towards security. There's cell block B. Wouldn't mind working out how... I don't think we can get to cell block B. Okay, we're good. Good.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in.
Sounds good to me.
See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Tell me about your research.
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Salarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Understandable for him to be scared of it.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
Makes sense to me. Alright, you're free.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did. Okay, let's get this then. Oh dear. Why am I so obsessed with the loot, eh? I don't know. I get annoyed having to turn it into Omnigel and stuff. Just leave it behind. Alright, let's go. Private lab. Full access. Very excited. I'm really impressed with where the story's going. Like, it's getting quite... It's not overly complex, but it's nice and complex, you know? Which I'm enjoying. You guys got anything to say? No? Okay, fair enough.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon. Like the one on Eden Prime.
Yeah. Alright. Let's just go touch it. Have we learned nothing from our last experience? Oh no. More images. Are we getting, like, we're not getting as affected as badly, and we're getting more frames. Oh, that was a planet. Right? That was a planet. Like surrounded, like up against like a star. Yo, I didn't fall over. Are you guys proud of me? Cool. What we doing now? Must infiltrate. Disable the AA guns. Okay, where's that? Communications tower. Okay. Oh.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
I agree, Wrex.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
A hologram?
Creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
Oh.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible. Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
I don't stand alone.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot...
Cycle.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
I'm just gonna play dumb.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Yeah. Let's ask the why.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end.
Oh.
We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time
No!
of return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Your doom. I really love The voice acting, all of the lines. Oh, the Reaper is amazing.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Oh no.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
Nah, I've got like no space.
Orders, Commander.
On my drive. We're done here.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Alright, let's run. I don't even know where I'm going though. Is it this way? Let's have a look. I'm assuming so. That was so very cool. I loved every moment of that. It was brilliant. And it's so cool that what I theorized is correct. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of handed to me pretty much on a plate. Here we go. Everyone all right? Cool. Yeah, it was kind of handed to me on a plate by Liara.
Position, J-Ato. Looks like Shadow picked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Oh. No. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh. Okay. Let's press 4. Get some nice, you know, immunity. Okay, let's get some shields back, please. Okay, that's still... Why is he not taking damage? There we go. Right. Yeah, so Liara kind of gave us the heads up on all of that, but it's really cool. Also ties it into the whole thing that I spoke about many episodes ago, which is like the fact that it's kind of known to be a like, what is it? Something event. I forget the name of it, but basically most or it's theorized that the reason we haven't encountered aliens is because once you get to a certain level of advancement, you are just going to, in essence, wipe yourself out. Ah, right, okay. I am going to call it here. I'm really sorry. I'm looking at how much drive space I have left for this episode, and it's like 0. So I don't want to basically miss anything. Also, it's been over 2 hours through my recording session, so you know, there we go. Those are the reasons. And we also had a really cool moment, and I kind of want to sit with it before I record the next episode. With the Reaper, I thought they were awesome. As I said, I really liked the voice acting. I thought the art direction was brilliant. The sound or the modulation on the voice was really good as well. Gave it a real creepy, echoey feeling. And then just the writing, the lines were so impactful. You know, we are Legion. You know, your doom. That was another bit which I just escaped my mind. I will see it or listen to it again during the edit. Absolutely fantastic. I'm blown away by how good that was. And I am kind of really blown away at how they've creeped up the complexity of the story, but they're now re-threading those needles and drawing them all together. So we've been doing little side missions, which I was like, oh, they're just side missions. This is fun. It's padding for the game. But I'm enjoying the game, so I'm enjoying the padding. But actually, it feels like those side missions actually are starting to tie together. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to find out if the Yakuza scientists doing the Thrasher Wars, if that's somehow tied into this whole event and what's going on right now. Incredibly interesting. I am, as I said, I'm going to sit with this and hopefully get maybe a few more theories to talk about in the next episode. With that, I'm going to say, I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave me a like. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that amazing stuff you guys do. Please do leave me a comment. down below and let me know what you thought of our first interaction with the Reaper. And with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I think I said that. What I haven't said is a huge and very special thank you to my wonderful Patreons whose names are scrolling across the screen as I speak. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.